May God's peace and love surround us as we listen to the daily gospel reading and reflections of Catholic daily Mass readings for April 4th, 2025, Friday of the fourth week of Lent. Friends in Christ, for today's gospel readings. First reading. Wisdom 2 verses 1a, 12 to 22. Responsorial Psalm. Psalms 34 verses 17 to 18, 19 to 20, 21 and 23. Gospel. John 7 verses 1 to 2, 10, 25 to 30. Words of the Holy Father. A reading from the Book of Wisdom 2 verses 1a, 12 to 22. The wicked said among themselves, thinking not aright, let us beset the just one, because he is obnoxious to us. He sets himself against our doings, reproaches us for transgressions of the law, and charges us with violations of our training. He professes to have knowledge of God, and styles himself a child of the Lord. To us he is the censure of our thoughts. Merely to see him is a hardship for us, because his life is not like that of others, and different are his ways. He judges us debased. He holds aloof from our paths as from things impure. He calls blessed the destiny of the just, and boasts that God is his Father. Let us see whether his words be true. Let us find out what will happen to him. For if the just one be the Son of God, he will defend him, and deliver him from the hand of his foes. With revilement and torture let us put him to the test, that we may have proof of his gentleness, and try his patience. Let us condemn him to a shameful death, for according to his own words, God will take care of him. These were their thoughts, but they erred, for their wickedness blinded them, and they knew not the hidden counsels of God. Neither did they count on a recompense of holiness, nor discern the innocent soul's reward. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Responsorial Psalm. Psalms 34 verses 17 to 18, 19 to 20, 21 and 23. Let our response be, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord confronts the evildoers, to destroy remembrance of them from the earth. When the just cry out, the Lord hears them, and from all their distress he rescues them. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and those who are crushed in spirit he saves. Many are the troubles of the just man, but out of them all the Lord delivers him. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He watches over all his bones. Not one of them shall be broken. The Lord redeems the lives of his servants. No one incurs guilt who takes refuge in him. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John 7 verses 1 to 2, 10, 25 to 30. Jesus moved about within Galilee. He did not wish to travel in Judea, because the Jews were trying to kill him. But the Jewish Feast of Tabernacles was near. But when his brothers had gone up to the feast, he himself also went up, not openly but as it were in secret. Some of the inhabitants of Jerusalem said, is he not the one they are trying to kill? And look, he is speaking openly and they say nothing to him. Could the authorities have realized that he is the Christ? But we know where he is from. When the Christ comes, no one will know where he is from. So Jesus cried out in the temple area as he was teaching and said, you know me and also know where I am from. Yet I did not come on my own, but the one who sent me, whom you do not know, is true. I know him because I am from him, and he sent me. So they tried to arrest him, but no one laid a hand upon him, because his hour had not yet come. The word of the Lord. Praise be to God. Brothers and sisters, sharing with you the words of the Holy Father. Today's gospel is clear that Jesus hid, in those last days, because his hour had yet to come, but he knew what end he would make, and how he would make it. Jesus is persecuted from the beginning, When we remember the beginning of his preaching, he returns to his country, goes to the synagogue and preaches. After great adulation, the voices begin almost right away to murmur, "But we know where he comes from. He is one of us, with that authority comes he to teach us. Where did he study?" Thus they write him off. It is the same old thing. But we know where he is from. However, when he comes, no one will know where he is from. Write the Lord off, write off the prophet in order to take away his authority. Thanks be to God.